Good morning, traders. This is Ed Carter with the Trader Vision 2020 featured trade idea, the setup and trade plan for Thursday, September 6th, 2018. Trying to turn back the clock there for a moment. Today's featured trade idea will be PSTG, Pure Storage Inc. A couple things that I like about this. Number one is if you have been following the news, of course, Twitter and Facebook got grilled on, well, let's just do this. Got grilled on the Hill in Washington yesterday, and there was a lot of consternation with a big, black, ugly candle in the Qs. The same is true with one Q, which is the entire NASDAQ. So the tech indice here is took a major hit yesterday. However, PSTG, while it was down early, the bulls stepped in and recovered hard, putting in what someone could call a hammer. There's a little bit of upper wick there. You could call it a doji as well, setting up the possibility of a doji continuation pattern on that breakout of that little consolidation J hook there. So this is what I'm looking at here for follow through on this recent trend. The bulls recovered, have broken out above previous all-time highs, and yesterday was just a slight step back after a big bullish breakout day. I'm looking for a buy about where it closed, maybe a little bit below, maybe a little bit of an inside day above the breakout level, but inside the body of this this breakout day candle. I'm looking for a level across these body highs and body lows as a potential support area to protect my stop, and I'm using fib extension targets since we're at all-time highs. So let's go ahead and plan that out as a trade. PSTG reported on the 21st, so we have almost 3 months until the next earnings report. We've got 5 bullish conditions and no bearish conditions in this setup. No candle signal, but the potential as a doji continuation setup there. No particular pattern, although it is a J-hook breakout still. That long wiki day probably broke the pattern rules. Let's see what we've got here. Let's plan this as 1 entry and 2 exits. So I just plucked a number, let's call it 2734, which is about 10 cents below where it, well, let's make it 35. About 10 cents below where it closed yesterday. And you can see the bodies have plenty of travel for us to get that. We only want to get it on a bounce up off of that breakout level. And that breakout level was 27.15. So that's what we're looking for. And with our stop, we're down here about okay, let's call it 26.50. Yeah. And the first target up here is, let's see. It says the extension's at 29.47, so let's call it 29.40. And the next one is up there at 30.90, and let's call that 30.85. Okay, Trader Vision says we can do 176 shares. Let's try 200. I believe that's going to be too big for this account, and of course it is. Let's knock it down to 150. That's maybe still too big. No, we can get by with 150 shares, which would put us just under 4% of the account in this trade. Let's look at selling half of them at that first target. That would be 7.5% on the first leg of that target, or first leg of that trade. would give us a 2.4 to 1 reward to risk. If we had to sell the entire trade there, we would make $307.50 in profit, which does not get us to our trade goal. As you can see, we need to reach 29.86, which is someplace right just past. Well, it's right here, this gray line, which you probably cannot see. And it's right in there. To reach our trade goal. And if we sell half at that first target and hold on to the other half, and we are able to make that 61.8 extension of this run, then we'd pick up almost 13% on that second portion of the trade, giving us over a 10% trade overall and 416.25 in profit for the trade. So that's a 3.26 to 1 reward to risk overall on the trade, and that's very acceptable. So this will be our trade idea for today. Bear in mind what your view of the overall market is, a view of this high-tech ticker, and how it has bucked the Qs the last day or so, while the Qs have been trending down the last day or so, and in particular, a huge day on Wednesday down. PSTG is held up, so that's my reason for hanging with it, or taking that as a trade idea for today. But you use your own view of the market, your own trading style, criteria, and rules. If you do decide to take it, I wish you the best of luck. If not, we wish you the best of luck regardless. And please hit the like and subscribe buttons down below if you enjoy these videos. And we will hopefully see you in the trading room.